Hola YouTube, 大家好 and welcome back to Sundays with Sunny. Today I'm going to be doing a review of yeah, give it a typical YouTube gesture, AirPods. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting on the floor despite this perfectly stable chair. Well, if I sit on the chair, you're going to be staring at my legs, which yeah, it'll be more like an explanation of why I decided to return these perfectly functional AirPods, and hopefully my experience could also help you in deciding whether getting AirPods would be something for you. Even when AirPods first came out, I felt like it was kind of a weird design because, as many people said, it's like sticking Q-tips in your ears. But I eventually decided to jump on this hype train because one, I got an iPhone. Oh wow, my friend just told me she got her egg tarts. That means I can have mine. Woohoo! Oh my god, these egg tarts are so good. So because I transitioned from Android to Apple, I still have my old 3.5mm headphones from Android, and it is also the most compatible format with other music playing devices. So when those earbuds broke, the Bluetooth earbuds are a thing. I decided to give it a try to see how it goes. Maybe I have expensive ears or something, but like the cheaper ones, like the $20, $30 ones, always fell out. But I think I just can't properly stuff earbuds into my ear for some reason. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just give AirPods for a try. They're expensive for a reason. Because I'm a broke-ass student, I never pay things at full price. So I considered buying something on eBay, which is also how I got a lot of my electronic products, but you don't really know which ones are real and which ones are fake. And the prices are pretty confusing because they charge it at a price that seems like it could be real, but at the same time it could be just a really expensive fake. So I decided to not take this risk. In those days, I tell you, my social media feed was just filled with like Apple AirPods, super copies all the time. Social media really knows everything now. Dude, your life, you have no privacy. And so I found this website called Back Market. Is this place that sells seller refurbished products. So you could get electronic products for a relatively cheap price. And then at the same time, you're also making an effort to save the environment. Win-win, right? And also the shipping's really fast. It got here in like 2-3 days. So I got these AirPods for $123, which is like $80 cheaper than the original price. I'm not sponsored or anything because, well, I also don't have enough subscribers to be sponsored. And let's take this out so we could look at it. So like I said, really good design and the quality is still really good. I mean, if you look really closely, there are some scratches, but they're so minor, plus they're in the case so you wouldn't notice them anyway. Pairing process is really fast. You take it out and then your phone just pairs up with it right away after some initial settings. This was really convenient, I thought, for someone who puts on their earbuds right after leaving school or work. And I really like that feature at first, and I also really enjoy just carrying my little boba case around. It made me feel really posh, and I was like, I'm cool now. But after a couple days, I realized that this is actually creating a need for me that I don't usually have, because I'm not the type of person that lives in a movie, in the sense that I'm not the person that needs a BGM wherever it is that I go to. Because I'm usually just talking to myself or singing. I don't need some other sounds in my head. And also with the AirPods, you have to charge it, and you also have to be really careful not to lose them, because once you lose them, replacing an AirPod is $60, I believe. And if you lose the charging case, that's also like $70. Another thing is the sound quality. So the audio quality, I feel like it's pretty much the same as my normal Apple earbuds. It's actually even a bit worse in some sense. And as for the recording quality, for taking calls, it works perfectly fine. But because I like to sing and I like to record songs on my phone, if I want to do that, I would have to use my normal earbuds again. So that means I still can't completely get rid of my wired earbuds. Oh yeah, escucha lo que tengo que decir. Yo no me quedan ganas de mentirte para no llorar. Yo sé que es muy tarde, pero... Okay, so to sum things up, the pros of AirPods, they are cute, and it also pairs both with your phone. Cons, it's expensive, and I personally don't think it's worth the price for me based on my personal needs. And I also feel like charging it is a little bit of a hassle, and losing it is a really high possibility. With the money that I have to buy AirPods, I would rather get egg tarts. Which one would you get? AirPods or egg tarts? Let me know in a comment down below. See you next time.